GDQX, TwitchCon, make some noise. We here. It's time. I am honored to be back on stage. Thank you so much for allowing me to entertain you once again. It was as foretold. I should have known when they gave me this pink wristband what was going to happen. I should have known it was going to be Kirby back on stage once again to save or kill some animals. We'll talk more about that in a minute. But if you do not know me, hello, I am ThePresidentNoir. I'm a variety content creator, Super Metroid speedrunner, and I play a few other games here and there. I am here and I'm honored to be a part of GDQX and to be helping raising funds for World Central Kitchen. As someone who grew up in impoverished conditions and dealt with food security, this is a big honor for me. So thank you again for including me in this. And before we get started, I'd also like to introduce somebody who means a lot to me. My friend, JrocTheGod. Jay, how you feeling?
I feel wonderful, man. Thank you so much for having me here. Hi, everybody. I go by JrocTheGod. I'm the guy who can and does often play games using only his toes. But today here, I'm just, back up for the president.
Understood. So, as you have probably already ascertained, we are going to be playing Super Metroid. However, we are playing Super Metroid randomized. That means every room is going to be in a different location. Every item is going to be in a different spot. The game is completely turned on its head. We have to find all 4 bosses and Mother Brain and then get off the planet. I'm just going to do a quick little controller check here, make sure all buttons are good. Looks like things are ready to go. Yeah, I think we're ready. All right. GDQX, help me count down in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, so in the randomizer, we are looking for a couple of different things right out the gate. Yes, welcome. Everybody say hello to Buff Kirby. So there's a couple of things we're looking for immediately. We have to be able to progress through certain areas which are mostly going to be locked down by things like needing the morph ball, because there's little small areas that we can't get into without the morph ball. What I'm doing right now is what I kind of call spider webbing. I'll find an area that has multiple doors and I'll just kind of go between each one, see if there's any immediate item that I can find. If there's no immediate item, then I'll kind of go back. The other thing we're going to want to make sure that we take a look at is where the map is, which is above me and to the left. Now, I happen to know the room that we came from. Let's see. Well, I think there's one more door we can check before I go that way. The room that we came from requires you to have morph ball before you can go to the left. So really no reason for me to check that just yet. Oh, that's not the room we're going in. All right, let's go back up here because I can no longer go any further down. And then I'll just start to check some of these rooms and see what items they may or may not have for me. Now, like I said, this map layout is completely different than what it would be in the base game. Oh, lovely.
Look at that, lovely.
Oh, and the morph ball.
Morph ball,
nice.
right?
All right, morph ball hype right off the bat. Good deal.
Let's go.
So, that means there's a couple of other things that we can check. But on top of that, this is the room where we will save or kill the animal. So I will have to return here at some point. Well, maybe. Depends. It actually depends on you. Speaking of the save or kill incentive, let me make this a little more spicy for everybody. As you know, we have all raised $7,000 for World Central Kitchen. That means that I will be running Super Mario World when this game is complete. What you didn't know is that the save or kill incentive also applies to Super Mario World. If we save the animals, we kill the Yoshis. If we kill the animals, we save the Yoshis. So now you have one. You can only have one. You must make a villainous choice right now. What do you want to do? Save the animals, save the Yoshis. Tell me when you make your dono.
So now we're headed down to...
I don't have bombs yet, so I can't check that item yet.
Was that Captain America's shield?
It kind of does look like it, right? When he rolls up, kind of looks like Captain America's shield. We also generally have this conversation, right? So Kirby, when Kirby absorbs a power, he kind of becomes or he represents what he's absorbed. And it's interesting to know, what did Kirby absorb to get to this point? Who did Kirby eat to get to this point? I've always had this question.
I have to,
That's the heat of it.
The physique says one thing, but then it's also are those like thigh-high boots that it has. Those are thigh highs, isn't it? So, you know.
I don't think anybody has come to an agreement. We don't know if they're tights. We don't know if they're thigh-high boots. We don't know if they're pants. I don't know.
You know what? I started out as a Buff Kirby hater, but that's what real art is, right? Interpretation. So this is art.
My current thought is it was like Terminator 2 era Arnold Schwarzenegger. He had some real good boots on.
Definitely somebody with. Okay, so this is the Mother Brain Room. This is interesting. All right, so we will definitely be coming back to this area at some point later on. Let me also explain a couple things. So this room right here that you see with the green door, if you don't play Super Metroid, you may be unfamiliar, but that room is opened up by super missiles. So that is another point of progression that we'll have to wait for and see when we'll be able to get into that door. Bombs, lovely.
Nice.
All right, let me check over here real quick. That's an ice door, so I will need the ice beam to be able to progress to the right. No big deal. All right, we're gonna try a trick called the Alcatraz escape. Normally, you would not be able to go back from this direction, but Kirby, come on. Nice. Let's go. All right.
Let's go. Wow.
This is a save. We'll definitely take that. Oh yeah, every time I save,
Hyper aware of the camera.
I thought I'd give you that for a few seconds. All right, so we have bombs. We should be able to check over here. Let's see if this is a door that we can go through now. It's not. So super missiles is now the thing that I need. So chat, everybody here at GDQX, when you see me pick up super missiles, let's get extra hype. That is going to be the next thing that has us pinned down. All right, let's see. Since we are here, there is an item area that I can check, waiting for that ghost. The reason I'm being really patient with this ghost because I have no armor, no protection. If I get hit by that thing, I would die in one hit for sure. So we got to be very careful about that.
You got a sec for a quick update on the kill versus save? We got, we're looking at $558 currently for kill with $458 for save. So all of you guys looking to get that balanced out, throw in your donations.
Let's go.
And that's gotten there with some donations by, this one kill me is, Illegally Sam says, I think DDD will need more than a monster to clobber that there Kirby. Looking a little big. Yeah, it is spinach.
All right, so while you were reading that off, we did, in fact, pick up some super missiles. I heard some hype in the crowd, so thank you for that. All right, so now we can check this room real quick.
You know, I figured it out. The boots, what they remind me of.
Okay.
Him from the Powerpuff Girls. That's what it was.
Yes.
Yes.
Yo,
Oh my gosh.
you are correct.
Yeah.
Yo, him was fabulous, by the way.
Yes,
All right.
absolutely.
This is officially Kirby him edition. I mean, let's be fair, he is him.
He is him.
He is him.
Look at the poses.
Also can't go this way yet. All right, so let's take a quick look at the map. All right, so the map seems like it is going to be protected by the need of a Varia suit. The Varia suit is basically what we need to not burn every time we go into a room that's heated. So that now is going to be the item that I am looking for. So again, everybody here, if you see Varia suit, I need y'all to get very hype. That means we are going to make some more progression. I think what we're going to do is go down this map. And there is a kind of a, what would be in a casual run, a secret area off to the right that you can bomb. I'll let you go by, thank you very much. We call that the Kukui. We just let the Kukui live, do what he does, no issues. I don't want any problems. All right, so over here to the, oh, sorry, one more. Over here to the right. We're gonna bomb this area. Let's see what we've got, okay? Fingers crossed, this is something good. We've got Gravity Suit. Okay, hey. So it's not Varia, but it is also very good. This is one of the two suits that you need to be able to traverse everywhere in the game.
Did it change your boot color?
It did. It did. So now we are a nice Twitch purple, which seems, you know,
very appropriate.
Very valid for the moment. And an E-Tank. All right, good. So now we won't die to the Kukui. Actually, now that we've got the gravity suit, we take about half the damage that we normally would. So we're pretty safe right now. We can go exploring, not really fear too many things.
I'd say we're pretty grounded.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go. What's up, buddy?
He tried it.
Doing all right? Yo, he tried to catch me. All right, so we're gonna go down here. Oh, you see that? That's sneaky.
Oh my God.
He actually got me too. All right, so down here, hopefully there is a door that doesn't require a beam or any. Okay, good.
Nice.
I was about to say, other than that, I don't know where we're going. Oh, no. All right, so this is Crocomire. We're not ready for that.
That was the fastest nope I've seen today.
Yeah, we had to get it right up on out of there. All right, so we are going to check map in a second. Let me get back up here real quick. So now we got to figure out where we are heading. Let's see. I think we are going up and to the left. There should be a pathway that is now accessible to us, at least I think it is.
Every last one of Kirby's movements is a pose, and I just think it's great.
It is. I'm gonna kill you real quick because you are, oh, never mind. You're supposed to be a guaranteed super missile, but you decided to make a fool of me in front of GDQX. Lovely. I'm gonna run through here. So some rooms are very small like that, and it's like, if it's not a big deal, we'll just run through them. We'll take a little bit of damage, but it's not a big deal. But if it's a room where I know, like, oh, we'll die traversing through here, then oh, lovely. All right, am I gonna get stuck here? This is worth finding out. This area has at least 3 guaranteed items, so this is a really good place to end up. Here's 1. Regular missiles, okay, good. Still no, like, I think things that we're looking for are like charge beam. I know there was 1 door that was held behind ice, so ice beam would also be good here as well.
And Varia suit,
And
right?
Varia suit is the main one for sure that I would like to see. All right, here's an item over here. Wish me luck.
Yeah, so if we see any of those items, folks, let's give the press some hype.
Varia suit, let's go.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, that's what we needed. All right. So we are officially good to go. Anywhere we want to go, I'm going to go ahead and spiderweb this area real quick. See what else we got. This is, actually, you know what? Example of being safe. Now, even though I have Varia suit, what you see below is acid. Nothing protects you from acid. You will melt every single time. So got to be careful about that. This is a guaranteed item over here. Give me something good. Charge beam. Yes.
Hey.
Lovely.
Let's go.
Also, could not complete the game without charge beam. So there's that. I mean, actually, that's the story. We could have basically super missiled everything if we had not found charge beam. It's just not. It's not preferable to have to do that. Ouch.
And not sure if you guys saw, but kill and save is back to equal again. So we need to disrupt that because look, I gotta tell you, the animals, the cuteness, it's a disguise and it's a ruse. They're deceivers. They kicked me in the shins with a razor scooter, they threw me down the stairs, they ate my leftovers in the fridge, and they need to go down. Yoshi is perfect. We have to save Yoshi, guys.
They talked about everybody's mamas too. So
They did. They said my mom's cooking was bad.
I'm saying for animals like that, the best life for them is the afterlife.
All right, awesome. Yo, we just picked up power bombs, so that is one of the last main items besides all of the beam doors. Also, you may, like, if you play Super Metroid, you're probably thinking, what do you mean a door is blocked by ice beam? That's not something that happens in the regular game, but in the randomizer, not only are doors held by missiles, super missiles, and power bombs, but they are also held by certain beams. And so you have to both find all of the regular weapons as well as find all of the beam upgrades in order to fully progress through the map. I'm gonna go ahead and go up here because I see this connects to the map, which is lovely. And now we can see where we need to go. All right, so real quick synopsis about this map. You see these open circles, those represent E-tanks. Those are gonna be needed because, you know, I don't wanna die. The filled in white circles are gonna be items of progression. Those are the most important things. And then if you see a block X, like this X right here, that's Mother Brain. The smaller X is gonna be either power bombs or super missiles, and then a small square is gonna be regular missiles. So now that I see everything, we can make a plan of action. I think I know where we are going. Yes, good, all right.
I'll be real true. There was like 8 X's on the screen.
I know. Don't worry. As they come up again, I will do my best to re-explain all the things that I said because I know that is a lot of information back to back. I definitely overloaded you, and I apologize. Also,
oh no, it wasn't overloaded by the information. It was overloaded by where I was supposed to put the information. You know what I mean, right?
I do. So what we're gonna do right now is find every item of progression that exists on this map and try to get all of them before we start looking for any bosses, because there are no other bosses other than Mother Brain in this area. That means we need to be as basically as progressed as possible before we try to fight something like say Ridley, which if If you don't know Ridley, Ridley's a rude individual, not very kind, does not like you, will kill you on sight. So we got to be prepared for that. I'm going to power bomb right here. And this is going to allow us to go through this room. Actually, this is... All right, I would need speed booster to be able to actually get that missile pack, so this is actually a non-factor for us. We're gonna skip that. What I do need to do though is find a way to get to the left side of this room, and I think we're gonna have to go, we're gonna have to take a little detour. We're gonna go all the way around, which I can because we have power bombs down here. So there is a pathway. We came here before to get an item, but we did not have power bombs at the time, which opens up this little secret path down here. Now there's going to be some water areas. I don't think there's anything that should block us. All right, this might not be best to check right now. What I would need to find to really get through that room safely, like I can, but I would need something like, let's say, space jump. Yeah, space jump would allow us to basically infinitely jump and not have to worry about like spiked corridors or anything like that. Right now, that'd be kind of dangerous. So there is an item over to the right. I'm going to peek that. It'd be really nice if it was space jump, because then my progression path is pretty open at that point. This is acid, so we'll just take our time, roll through here. Ouch, that was very rude of you.
Well, we're moving towards the side, and we got a quick second for an incentive update on it.
Absolutely, go for it.
Excellent. Thank you, Mr. President. Yes. We have another incentive that's going to be coming up for tomorrow for the outfit choice for Astrobot. We've got a lot of options there, so take a look at them. Also, it looks like save is back up at 578. You guys are killing me here. We got to save the Yoshis. I can't watch that. If you guys make me watch the president kill Yoshis, I'm going to lose my marbles. So we can't have that happen. We got a lot of fun donations coming in trying to keep this going. Grant Walker with another $100. The balance must be maintained.
I don't know.
They're pushing for it.
They are
pushing for it hard.
Personally, I don't know. You say they seem like they're trying to kill you, but it sounds like they really should be killing the animals. I'm just saying. All right, so now that we got space jump, which happened while we were doing that announcement, now we can kind of get through this room a lot easier. I say that as I get hit, but don't worry, we're not taking too much damage. All right, get you out of the way. And then there is going to be an item over here below. I think I would like that to be something like ice beam. It's high jump. That's not what I need, but that's okay. All right, so we're going to go now to the top. There is another item progression. I'm going to have to do a little bit of a trick because I burned all my power bombs, but that is okay because I can bomb that right there. And then we're going to slip through this little hole I just made. Perfect. All right, and now we are looking for, actually, you know what? There's an E-tank right here. I'm going to go ahead and grab this because it's just an easy grab, and that way we've protected ourselves a little bit more. Before I finish the game, I'm going to need to find one more E-Tank. When you get to Mother Brain, there's an unskippable cutscene where Mother Brain attacks you. You are basically put down to no health, but you need at least 3 E-Tanks in order to survive that beam. Aside from that, you cannot complete the game. So even if you were doing like a regular speed run of the game, if you got there somehow without 3 E-Tanks, you'd never be able to actually complete the game.
That's rude.
Is it? All right, let's go down here. The 2 items that I'm looking for are actually down here. I see there is a either a power bomb or, ooh, love this room. All right, so there's 3 items here as well. One is going to be an item of progression. We got 2 packs of missiles, and this is, drum roll please, plasma beam. Okay, nice. So plasma beam has not been an item that we have needed, but it's definitely one we deserve. Everything is going to melt at this point. So now it's not so much about me fearing the consequences of my actions in playing this, but now I just need to actually find all of the bosses. Can I get, let's see, I have plasma beam, so I can check that item right there. And then that is Crocomire, which we will absolutely decimate. Perfect, all right. So let's go ahead and do that. We have 2 items we'll grab, and then I think what we'll do, the next time I pull up in the map, I'll show you, but there are different letters that show up on the map. All of those letters represent different locations in the game. So B for Brinstar, C for Kateria. They obviously are not like they are in the actual game here, but they let us know, like, all right, they give us basically map points. Also, there's Turian down there as well. I am going to go all the way up, because now we've got to go back. We've got to see what Crocamire's hiding from us. And then there is a final item somewhere to the left. Let me make sure. I can't go to the back of Mother Brain. Okay, so the only way I'm going to be able to get over there is actually through this blue door. And a lot of this randomizer, by the way, if you ever like play this game and you're like, you know what, I'm interested in getting this, understand like half of what you're doing is being a cartographer and actually interpreting the map and figuring out where to go. Like, once you know how to play Super Metroid, that's half the battle if this is a problem. Okay.
That didn't look like a warm welcome in it.
No, so the main problem, never mind, that problem got fixed. The main problem is, in order to actually get where I needed to go, I needed power bombs. I did not have them, and then the crabs were very gracious and they provided me with one. So now we can go down here. And then we're heading back to the right. This should look like a familiar hallway to you. This is how we started. Go ahead and kill you for some extra missiles. All right, so Crocamire should be a relatively easy fight at this point. You are not supposed to have Plasma Beam when you fight this boss, so it will probably be like literally one shot, and Crocamire is just gonna be like, all right, you know what, I give up. I don't know what type of ammunition this is, but this ain't what Samus hit me with. Kirby, you acting different. Everybody say hi to Crocamire, by the way.
Hi, Crocamire.
Hi, Croc.
And everybody say goodbye to Crocamire.
Hi, Crocamire.
Kind of backing away slowly. One taste of a beam, and he said, no.
Yeah, nah. He sees me charging up for the other. He's like, I don't want any more of that. Actually, you're good. You're good. All right. So let's see. While that's happening, this is Spring Ball. Completely useless to me, but hey, we got it. It's out the way. So now I don't have to worry about that later on. I tried to not show that on screen. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, y'all.
Don't worry, he wasn't on the save or kill list.
He was not. He was not on the save or kill list. It's just, it has to happen. I'm so sorry. All right, so this have to trigger, unfortunately, because the door turns gray and it will not open up until this cinematic happens. Poor Croc. All right, so now that that's complete, we have one item all the way up top. That should be fairly easy for us to grab. So we're just gonna go all the way back up here. Also, about this room in particular and other rooms that are like it. So this room that I'm in right now generates from a place called the Wreck Ship in the original game. And just like in the original game, it is out of power. That is because there's a boss in the game called Phantoon who is sucking up all of the power from the wrecked ship. That's how it became wrecked. That will continue to be the case until I can locate Phantoon, whether Phantoon is in a completely different area or not. So there are certain things like save points and map stations that also will not work unless we kill Phantoon. So that is kind of a important thing for us to locate and find. Oops, sorry. Kind of important thing for us to locate and find, perhaps a little later on. Right now, I think we're good because we should be able to go through here. We should be able to traverse through here. That was a plasma beam door, so it was really good that we did find that plasma beam. And now we're just gonna kind of go across here. Oops, that's on me. Can you get out the way? Thank you. Okay, so everything hates me right now. Yeah. It's fine. Don't worry about it. All right, so here we're just gonna space jump across. Guarantee you there's gonna be another floater over here, and I'm gonna have to slow down because otherwise it's gonna. There it is.
Get down, Mr. President.
I knew it. All right. We've got Spazer. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, Spazer is actually not better than Plasma. However, because of the way that this randomizer works, I still needed to find Spazer because there's a pretty good chance that there's gonna be a door that is locked behind Spazer. Get out my way, please.
Well, Spazer sounds like a really great way to potentially kill some of those animals that we're definitely going to do, right? Silence, right? I never would have thought asking for death would have resulted in silence, but here we are.
I don't think the crowd is feeling it right now. However, remember, if you choose to kill the animals, or if you choose to kill the animals, you can save the Yoshis, and that might be something you're interested in. I'm just saying.
And we've got some people still pulling for balance over here. It was balanced again for a little bit, and now Save is back up on top with $593. You guys have been going wild. And we've got donations, $15 from Gooey Gooey 0246 that says, when I gave $8 to make it equal, I never thought so much would follow, and I also never thought people would call it taunting the animals. Right now, I need to go. Please continue balancing it.
Godspeed, soldier.
Amazing username, by the way. I just wanted to call that out. Love that.
We've actually got a question for you, Mr. President. We got $15 from PET that says, hi, longtime lurker, first-time chatter.
Right.
Prez, is the Kirby dabbing when you point the gun up or down?
Because it's Kirby, maybe. That may be the way that Kirby flexes. So, in case you are interested, at times you will see me run and do this little move right here. This is called arm pumping. The reason we do that is because it moves the pixel one frame forward every time you do it while you're running. So it's really just a way to continue to save just a few more frames as we run through the game. But for Buff Kirby, we'll say 100% dabbing. I think it's time for us to go to another place. I'm just trying to decide where I want to go first. I think we're going to go to Criteria. And the reason is because I know for sure, if nothing else, the ship is there. And that's going to allow me to both locate how my exit plan is going to look, as well as potentially finding some more items of progression. So we're going to go back up here. All right, Criteria is going to be through this hallway. We're going to fall down. Actually, I think we're going to get pulled down one more time and then to the left. Perfect. All right, let's do it.
Kill is back up on top with $628. $50 from Okit Tengu that says, save the Yoshis, kill the animals. I couldn't agree more.
I promise this is a charity stream, despite you hearing the words kill is back on top.
That is correct. We are here to help everybody, just except for these animals. They know what they did.
We are killing for a great cause, actually.
We are killing for a great cause.
You have to break a few eggs.
You know what? I'm just going to go that
make
way.
a few omelets.
Oh, man. All right. So the main thing that we're looking for right now is bosses and a few more E-Tanks. There are some other E-Tanks actually in this area. So if I find myself stuck and I'm like, all right, I really need to be able to finish the game, I'll come back and grab one of these. But I am all but confident that Criteria will have something for me. Also, the reason I ran from this room initially, these little things right here, they'll kill you. They will kill you. When you don't have armor, you do not survive a hit from that. So I was kind of afraid to go through that room initially. Now, though, we are good to go. All right, what I'm going to do is actually just drag all of these at the same time, and then you shoot one missile, and it kills them all simultaneously. All right, we're going to get dragged down to the pits. Thank you very much. Just taking the quick little bus system here. There are going to be, looks like some missiles here, so I'll just go ahead and grab these because...
Where'd that boulder come from?
Listen, you don't... When it comes to this game, sometimes you don't ask questions. Just know, everything hates you, all right? Everything absolutely hates you. Oh, God. Everything absolutely hates you. All right, we'll go back around this way. All right, let's try that again. There we go. All right, let me bomb my way. Actually, you know what? So, funny enough, you can't just pick that item up when you're right there. You do have to the left, please.
Too buff.
It's too buff. He's actually too buff.
Can you get up there with Spring Ball?
You know what? Thank you for reminding me I had Spring Ball. So when you do randomizers, sometimes you forget the items that you picked up. And I kind of forgot. I'm so used to going through this without having Spring Ball. It's like, all right, we've got to find our way up there. But no, Spring Ball exists.
That's why I got elected to your cabinet, Mr. President. That's what I'm here for.
You did. Thank you. All right, here we have infinite jumps, so no big deal. Save some super missiles. All right, on to Criteria. Okay, so we're going to have to do a little trick here. It's called Mock Ball. So normally there's a gate here that prevents us from being able to progress forward when we don't have Speed Booster. However, if I get this jump right, That's right. Nope, a little bit too fast. Let's try that one more time. That's gonna be too soon, I think. Yeah. So the idea here is that we're gonna jump, and when we're jumping out of the room, we're gonna jump straight onto the platform that you see to the right. And then as we're doing that, I also have to hit down on the D-pad as soon as we land. And all of these combinations of things put us in a situation where Kirby's just basically going too fast for the security gate to be able to stop us. This is not usually the platform I do this from, so it's a little iffy. There we go.
Nice.
Good Lord. All right, let's check this item up here real quick. See what we got going on. This is grappling hook. That's gonna help us only for really one thing, which would be killing Dragon in a very specific way. Other than that, we already had space jump, so we really didn't need grappling hook at all. The map for this area is comically far away from the entrance, so we're probably going to find most of the things that this place has to offer before we even get to the map, but that is okay. All right, so I couldn't go to the right because that room is basically a dead end from where I was going, so we're gonna take the map down.
Enjoy the pose, everybody.
Enjoy the pose. All right, now we're gonna go to the right. I'm gonna continue to kind of spider web my way as close to the map as possible, gathering any items or any upgrades along the way. Let's see if we can break the game. We missed it. All right, that's fine. You would think an 8-ton weight would fall just a little faster. All right, another group of super missiles. That's great. It would be even more lovely if I could pick up like about a good 30 of those, because then I really could kill every boss without even needing a beam. Let's go here. This is kind of taking us away from the map, but I am interested in what we might be able to find in this direction. If it starts to go a little too far, then I'm gonna assume that we probably, actually I just realized we're in a different area. All right, so this spider web does off to Turian. Because that other area just seemed like it was not accessible to us, I'm actually going to go ahead and go through Turian, and there's a good chance that we'll find some additional items this way. Save room is always good. Quick pause, thank you, all right. I need somebody, next time we get Kirby to do that pose, I need somebody to screenshot that, because I'm gonna pose with Kirby. Let's go, oh wait, sorry, we need to go up here. All right, lovely. So this is an area, I forgot I got a spring ball. This is an area that is going to lead us to a couple of different rooms. Pretty sure this is gonna lead, okay, we need Spazer to open this up. I gotta switch over real quick.
And you said you didn't need it.
Well, I did say this randomizer will force you to have to use it, regardless of its general uselessness after you found the plasma beam.
My bad, you said it was useless, my bad. Same thing.
Same thing. Okay, so I mentioned this earlier, right? This is normally a map station, but it's currently inoperable. That means Phantoon is nearby, and realistically, there's one area that Phantoon could be hiding in right now. And the reason I know that is because Phantoon can only be entered in from the left side. You have to open the door from the left side to get in, or the door will be to your right, more specifically. So it's probably going to be, you know what, let's do this the smart way. Let's blow all of you up. Oh, drop my fall. All right, let's do this again.
Speaking of blowing everything up, we're looking at the kill versus save, and we're back to equal on that. People can't make up their mind. There is an active fight going on between all the patrons and the toners here. They're looking to just get us to taunt them, which I don't know what we'll do if we reach that, but here we are at Phantoon. So get those donations in, folks. We're looking at about another hour for the stream and for this game, so make your choices. Who lives and who dies?
Yo, can we get some hype for Zentari being an awesome host? Like, that was so very awesome.
You're too kind, Mr. President. Thank you. It's been an honor.
All right, so what I'm doing right here, first of all, this is Phantoon. Everybody say hello to Phantoon.
Hi, Fantoon.
So what I'm doing right now is hitting Fantoon with a series of missiles in a certain way, because if you do too much damage to Fantoon at one time, he kind of runs off. He's like, I don't like that. So I'm going to hit Fantoon with 2 missiles, let him run a little bit, hit him with 2 more. And then when he goes off screen, I'm going to hit him with a fully charged plasma shot. Now, the reason I'm not doing a super missile is because if you hit Fantoon with a super missile, he gets really upset about that. And he starts to do a phase that is designed to kill you. It's really, really hard to dodge. It lasts forever. It wastes time. We just don't want to do that. So I'm getting as much safe damage down as I can before I hit him with a final super missile to end the fight. Should be about 1 more cycle.
Definitely want to avoid goading this creature.
Yeah. Shout out to all my Magic the Gathering players. Yo, all right, do we got anybody in the crowd right now who likes Magic the Gathering? Yeah, there we go. So while we were waiting for the run to start, we were literally backstage sleeving decks. Like, that's how much we love the game. And shout out to my crew, the Mana Buds. I know there's a couple of them in the crowd right now. We love to play Commander, and I'm very happy to have y'all here. This has been an awesome TwitchCon. I just wanted to give y'all a quick shout out for sure.
For all the other Magic players out there, like, send in your donos and tell us what color deck you run. Unless it's a green-black deck.
Whoa.
The graveyard pull?
What's wrong with Golgari?
The graveyard's crazy.
We're not doing this.
Well, I mean, I can't talk. I use a blue mana deck. So.
Oh, you have no space. Boo's in the crowd. Right, F's in the chat. Boo's in the crowd.
Booze and blues in the crowd.
I've never seen a host ruin their goodwill so fast.
Listen, I say that as a black man. All right, so we've killed Fantoon. That is one of the one of the 4 major bosses that we have to kill before we can actually fight Mother Brain. So we are technically 25% done with the run at this point. All right, so now that Fantoon is dead, not only is this map accessible, but the other area that didn't have power, now it will have power. All right, Fantoon was the only boss in this area. However, I do see 1 item immediately to my right, and then another a little bit above me. So we're gonna go ahead and dash across this hallway to see what it is. I think I would like for it to be Ice Beam, because Ice Beam is the only door that I've seen right now that hides something. So that would help alleviate the question of when I'm going to find that. Wave is also good, though. Wave is also, this is not Billy Mays. So yeah, Wave is also good because A, it upgrades the amount of power I'm doing, but also there's a Wave Beam door right there. On top of that, though, there are going to be doors that are also held behind Ice and Wave, and so there is going to be some use for that, definitely. All right, we're gonna go back up here.
It ain't Ice Beam, but I do got something that's kind of nice. I got some donations if you got a sec for me to go through.
Absolutely.
We've got a lot of love pouring in. People are still pulling for Save the Animals. I'll forgive you in time and therapy for what you're doing, but we've got $10 from Sebastian with no comment. Thank you so much. We got $5 from a mysterious hero, no comment provided. Thank you so much. We got not 1,000. I wish I had that money for you guys. We got $100 from Anonymous. Still an incredible amount of help. That is 50 meals, folks. We got $100 from Anonymous with no comment, and another $5 from Anonymous with no comment. Keep the love coming in, guys. It is wonderful to see everybody pulling together for this great cause and for this great run.
Hey, Ice Beam, let's go.
Hey, as if on cue.
All right, so now we have all of the beams, we have all of the items, and we have the 2 suits. So literally, we just need to find some bosses, get Mother Brain, and we are up out of here. That means this run is going to start going faster. And if you want to do anything to save or kill animals, you want to make that a little fast.
For those of you looking for balance, you know what must be done.
All right, here's the little Metroids. I'm going to not going to deal with y'all. I am going to spazer my way up out of here. And we are going to Norfair. Oh, I need to switch back to Plasma. All right, cool. All right, so now we're going to Norfair. What I would really love at this point is for Norfair to have like every single boss. Just make it really easy. I sincerely doubt that would be the case. However, let's see. Norfair. Okay, Norfair is where we started. Sorry, excuse me. In that case, let's see, Brinstar Turian only has a connection to Criteria. Criteria actually has a couple more things. Do I do Criteria first? I feel like I probably should. Yeah, we're gonna do that. All right, we're gonna save the other area for now. Criteria also obviously has our escape route. The randomizer does not always have to have the ship at Criteria, but I did set it this way, marathon safety. Otherwise, things could get a little hairy.
It could get really bad.
It could get really ugly really quick having to find the ship. So we are going to slide back on over here. Just making sure I'm not wasting time. We can go back down here to the right. Do I want to save? Nah. I'm going to regret that soon. I was saying, should I safety save? Nah. And then we die.
You'd never say it out loud.
You're right. That was actually my mistake, was pondering verbally. All right. There's another save room over to the right. I'm just going to use that one for sure. Like normally when you're trying to go literally as fast as possible, you do kind of skip a lot of saves. But here, I think GDQ might appreciate it if I didn't lose the last, 20 minutes of progress. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do a quick save to the right.
Wasn't terribly far out of the way.
An extra 20 minutes would give us a chance to break the balance again. We're at 703 for both kill and save. They're continuing to push for it.
I just want to say to all the donators, first of all, y'all are amazing. Thank y'all for enabling such a great cause. But also, y'all are my type of petty and my type of chaos. 100%. Please keep things balanced all the way to the very end. I would absolutely love that.
I genuinely wonder how many of the people who are voting to save the animals here just want to see the Yoshis.
The Yoshis die.
There's cruelty on both sides.
I have thought about that, and I was like, you know what? Either way, I'm a man of the people. Whatever you want, you're gonna get.
And we're really close to 8K, folks. You guys are just popping off. This is lovely.
Yo, I can't go back this way. Oh, okay, hold on. We need to find the other entrance to Criteria then. All right, let's go back where we came from. We'll check the map again. So there's gonna be a different entrance here. That pathway that I went in and I was like, I can't go through. If you go all the way up, you won't be able to actually go any further because those are called fall blocks, but I think I see where I need to go now. I see the error of my ways, it's fine. When there's a block that only gets destroyed by a fall block, you literally have to be on top of it. Otherwise, it absorbs everything. It's literally made of vibranium. All right, so we are gonna do a quick little climb to the top. Cream of the crop, shout out to Macho Man. Yeah, did I get a Macho Man fan in the chat?
Audience, can we get a ooh yeah?
Oh, you got the imitations too?
I got the ooh yeah.
Yeah, I see why they made you host. All right, this room shouldn't be too bad. There are some enemies here, but we've got plasma beams, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's see, okay, so we just need to really go straight up. I am gonna check this real quick, just to see what it is. We got wave beam, so I can go in a little further. All right, what you got for me? There is an item here, and since we killed Phantoon, we'll be able to check it. Oops, sorry. I was like, which one is it? I've forgotten. All right, so it's just missiles. I say it's just missiles. It's not like it's the worst thing in the world. By the way, if you're ever playing this game casually, don't come in here if you haven't killed Phantoon. You can actually soft lock yourself pretty easy by trying to bomb that area. And you're not supposed to be able to get by the robot, but you can. And I've ruined a run, not really realizing that was the case. All right, so you see these die pretty quickly without the plasma beam. That could be a little bit of an issue, but not a big deal here. What I would really love at this point is to have like screw attack. So screw attack turns my space jump basically into a one Kirby wrecking crew. I would one-shot anything literally by jumping into it. So, yeah, if there's anything that I want to find, if we see Screw Attack, I need big hype. Big hype in the crowd, big hype in the chat. That is what we're looking for. All right, we are going up. Actually, you know what? Yeah, no, let's go up.
While we're going up, you got a second for an interesting donation request that I got?
I always have time for that.
This is $75 from Cyphrin, and bear with me, folks, while I give my best shot here. They're asking me to sing.
Oh.
To the tune of War. What is it good for? Yoshi's, huh? Yeah. What are they good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again. Save them animals, kill them Yoshis. We got another $50 from Crystal OR that says, never thought I'd be choosing kill the animals, but I can't bear to see the perfectly adorable Yoshis die. Hashtag save the Yoshis.
Yo, fantastic voice, by the way. Yo, really well done.
Yes.
Well done. All right, this is regular missiles. This is fine.
Also, if you don't mind, Prez, big shout outs to Cypherin.
Yeah, big shouts out to Cypherin. Also has done many GDQ runs themselves. Cypherin is amazing. Shout out to the whole Black in the Flash crew, by the way. Which, by the way, if you don't know, Black in the Flash is a group of black speed runners that do runs within the GDQ space. And we will be doing Speeding Through the Holidays. The schedule will be live tomorrow. So make sure that you are on a lookout for that. Going to be a bunch of amazing people. Peas, who was doing commentary earlier, they are also a part of that community, and I'm sure they've got something cooking for us for that event.
Big shout outs to Peas, too.
All right, let's see what we've got here. All right, so
His pets are entirely too large, I'm sorry.
I feel like Kirby would tell you they're not large enough.
Probably.
There's
Make
more
them
work
bigger
to be
right
done.
in front of you.
Actually, before we go that way, let me peek this door. All right, cool. Ended up being an item. Sometimes I get caught, like, the realistic thing you should do is just go straight for the map, but sometimes it's like, it's probably not gonna be a
it's
big
right
deal.
there.
Yeah, 10 minutes later. Okay. So there's another room that looks just like that. It's called the Baby Metroid room. I'm not gonna lie. I do not hope that y'all get to say hello to Baby Metroid. And here's why. If you go through that room, Baby Metroid will drain you of every single life point you have, except for one. And then you just gotta go on about the rest of the randomizer. So, yeah, it's not a very fun thing to have to encounter. We are very much not looking forward to that interaction.
Honestly, I feel like the later it shows up, the worse it is.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, if it's early, cool, no big deal. Now? Like,
I gotta tell you about an interaction I'm not looking forward to. I gotta tell you, Prez, my partner plays Magic, and they have a green-black deck, and they just sent me a message, and I'm pretty sure when I get back from this trip, I'm gonna be on the couch. They said they're gonna have some words, them and their 5,000 squirrels.
yeah, let's go.
I'm in trouble.
You're gonna get
Don't worry,
there.
you have enough counter spells for this. Don't worry.
I do. They're not gonna cast a single spell, and then, they're gonna hate me anyway. It's just gonna be bad.
Nah, you're gonna get there. Your partner's just gonna be shuffling. It's like, all right, you ready to play? You ready to play?
They're gonna pick me up from the airport. They're gonna be in the car. They're gonna be sitting there in like the pickup lane with their deck. They're gonna be upset.
You're gonna see like new card sleeves you don't recognize.
Front wide open with a couple playing mats. Right here.
I'm scared.
Right now.
Right here. Terminal 1, right here.
Cars honking. Not now.
Not now. All right, so we'll kill these two real quick so we can reopen this door. And then let's really rally for a space jump here. It's Screw Attack. That's what I meant to say. Yeah. That's what I meant to say. All right, good. All right, lovely. So now I literally don't need any other item. Like, I could skip every other item progression and just find bosses at this point.
Can we get a little more hype for Screw Attack?
It might have been my fault because I said space jump. And they were like, that's not space jump. All right, so we will save because, again, the only thing I'm interested in is saving the game.
That save is still currently winning at 783 with kill at 778, and we are so close to $8,000, guys. And folks, let's get this moving. We're so close. Need to vote for kill. I can't watch the Yoshis die, please. I have no emotional connection to these alien animals, but Yoshi's important to me. I just watch him win races. I can't watch him die.
All right, so we are basically making a decision on which of the 2 areas we've been in we are going to backtrack to lead us to a new area. I'm pretty sure Norfair is going to get us to Brinstar. Yeah, we haven't been to Brinstar, so we're going to just take a quick little detour back to Norfair and then see if Brinstar has some bosses for us to exterminate. Again, we have only killed Fantoon, and so we still have Kraid, we still have Ridley, and we still have Dragon to get rid of. Once we've done that, then Mother Brain is going to have 3 different barriers that are currently up, but those will be destroyed. And then at that point forward, we are ready to end the game and see where the community has decided their morals lie today.
While you're on that boss hunt, you got a sec for a few donations?
Always.
Absolutely.
We got $25 from the one fire rabbit that says, "Long live the administration."
Hey, let's go. Yo, can we get hype for the administration, which is my personal community?
Let's get some hype out in the audience.
I would not be here. I wouldn't have the Super Nintendo. I would not have done any of the events that I've done this year. This is my 3rd speedrun event that I've been able to attend, and that is all due to the administration. So please, can we get more hype? Like, that means so much to me. Thank you.
We're so close to that 8K, I wonder who's gonna get us over that limit. We've got a $10 donation that just says, "Only save the blue Yoshi." Only one animal is making it out of this event. We got $20 from Solid Gold Skeleton, great name, that just says, "Less than 3."
Big love to Solid Gold Skeleton. All right, let's see here. We need to go up to Brinstar, so we're just gonna take our little pathway over here. Now you see I have no concerns about running into enemies. They are basically all one-shots, so we are basically just looking for our navigation right now. If I could actually get up here, thank you. All right, so now, also, something else I wanted to call out. I noticed during the prize wall, a Super Famicom happened to be one of the prizes that are available. And if you want to play some awesome games and maybe learn how to speed run as well, you should dono. Try to get that Super Famicom and get some hype. I can't. Okay, you know what? No. We're good. I just can't go this way. Just gotta go
up and over situation.
Yeah,
We just hit $8,000,
Hey,
everybody.
let's
8K,
go.
first day. Love to see it.
Thank y'all for raising $8,000 to an amazing cause. Again, thank you for honoring me with the opportunity to be the one to be here when it hits. Y'all are awesome. And I know it's just the beginning. We're gonna do so much more for this weekend.
Yeah, and I got to shout out the person who got us there. $14 from the Taco Tim for the goal from the taco guy in the crowd.
All right, so that brings up a really good question. I need everybody in the crowd right now, yell out your top taco place in San Diego. Where do I need to go to get good tacos? Somebody give me a suggestion. Bordeaux's?
I've heard a lot of people say Gordo's, and I heard that from my Lyft driver when I got home from the airport. Was like, go to Gordo's.
All right.
I'll write that down. But
that's gonna be our celebration meal right there, Gordo's.
I was a big fan of also Taco Centro.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I have seen them. I've seen them. All right, there's a guaranteed item right here. Again, I don't need it, but it is it's not an E-tank, it's a reserve tank, but they kind of work the same way. So reserve tanks will save you if you're about to die. E-tanks are just raw life, and you do have to fill your reserve tanks back up before they're usable again. Here, we've got 5 total blocks of life, so we should be good. We should be fine. I'm gonna peek here to see if this is one of those situations where the room goes up. It does. All right, lovely. So map should be directly to my left. I'm gonna bomb this real quick. And what I would love to see is a bunch of X's. That would mean we've got bosses galore in this area. We got one, that's Dragon. We don't have any more. All right, cool. So let's go and fight Dragon. And then we'll be halfway done. Let's see, I can't go straight up from here. Unfortunately, that doesn't connect that way. But what does work is going under and to the left. That area right there is weird. Like, so you'll see after I kill Dragon that we can fall down from the ceiling, but you cannot climb up. The camera will actually lock you in place and not allow you to enter the room from that way. It's a choice, I guess, and it's not an aesthetic choice, probably a technical choice from the original game. But all right, so here's Dragon. What you need to know about this boss is that she is very rude. She will hit you while you're trying to do a fancy kill that I have the grappling hook for. So we're gonna try to shock her to death rather than shooting her to death. So let's see if we can get this done. I'm just gonna wait for a second. She comes down, she's very dramatic. She swoops down all gracefully. She can't just attack you directly. Yeah, look at her. So when she comes back, lovely. All right, we're just gonna stand right here and we're gonna count how many times we get hit on the way up. Sometimes she's rude and she'll hit you up to like 5 times, 5 being pretty rare, 3 is about average, so we'll see. We got hit once. Are you gonna be nice?
Is Kirby hitting the running man?
No, yeah, well, yes, because Kirby 3. Kirby does what Kirby wants to do. 4, oh wow. Okay, 4, not bad, not bad. All right, so Dragon is done. Can we get some second boss hype?
Let's get some second boss hype.
Yeah.
And we're still looking at Save the Animals, but as I'm looking at the flora and fauna on this planet, I'm seeing a bunch of bullies, a bunch of mean things that I don't want to keep around. Yoshi is proven to be nice, a good driver, and a good friend. So let's make sure we get rid of these animals. They need to go to the afterlife. It'll be fine. They can come back at a different time. But we need to save Yoshi. That's what's important, folks. So get those donos in.
Counterpoint. These life forms are brand new to the planet. We haven't even given them a chance. Yoshi's had plenty of chances.
You know, I'm hearing that.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I will give Yoshi this. Yoshi has proven to be a great driver.
He's also proven to be a criminal.
You know what? Sometimes to be a criminal, you got to be a good driver. You know, hand in hand, right?
He's the getaway driver.
He is. All right, so we are going to go up. There were actually a couple of different entrances. I think we're going to take the top one just in case I need to fall down from anywhere. Never mind. So that spawn spore, it's not that spawn spore is a problem. It's just literally no reason whatsoever that I need to fight spawn spore. I say that and then watch the map is going to be like, actually, you got to go back. Let's find out. All right, this is fine so far. You can definitely make some progress here. Looking for map. Map is above me, which means we're gonna have to be able to climb from some room nearby. It won't be this room in particular, but this is also not an issue travel-wise. Let's go ahead and bomb this. You can go up there, actually, but unfortunately, there's a gate that would block any further progression. All right, so this is going to be where I need to go. I don't think, though, I have enough energy to actually do the shine spark all the way up, and so I'm going to need to kill some things. Hey, it's things to kill. Hopefully, y'all give me some life. I think y'all are 3 bombs to death. Yes. And no life at all.
Wow.
Lovely. Absolutely lovely. All right, so I'll just basically farm these things. There are some crabs down here I can kill. We'll get there.
While you get that life, you got a second for some donations?
Of course, absolutely.
All right, we got $25 from April that says, my love to all those in the GDQ universe, less than 3. We got another $25 from Kurt Mack with no comment. Thank you guys so much. Every donation makes a difference. We got $25 from Young Jack, no comment. Thank you again. A lot of love being shared, everybody, and thank you all so much.
Okay, so I thought I was going to do something, then I realized we haven't actually acquired Speed Booster yet, so we actually cannot go up there, which means the thing I said that we weren't going to have to do, we might
have to do it anyway?
We might have to do it. We're going to peek to the left, though, first, and see what is over here. Okay, lovely. I like the look of this, so we're going to break this area here.
The pose while it was breaking was just so good.
Definitely something I did on purpose. All right, so it looks like we might actually have access to the map from right here. Unless this is a single room, that would be a big troll. It's not. All right, good. Thank goodness for that. All right, so let's see what we've got here. We have absolutely not a single boss in this area. Lovely. Can we get some no boss hype? All right.
No bosses.
There is an item of progression. We are going to go and check that real quick, just in case it happens to be, good old speed booster. I'm pretty sure that's the only thing I'm missing right now. Well, that and X-ray. So I'm going to tell you right now, X-ray is the most useless thing to me whatsoever. If you see X-ray, I need everybody to boo loudly. Can we get some boos? Can we get boos?
Boo X-ray.
So it's not that it's entirely useless. You can actually do like some really cool things called like the microwave effect, but the primary use for X-ray is showing you where hidden items are, and of course, I know where they all are, so I just did not need that at all. All right, we can't go up to the left here. I could go around, and then we'd be able to get to Rex Ship. I think that's the only other area we can get. Oh, there's an item of progression. Actually, so perfect. We need to go in this direction all the way. Let's go, straight down. Now that we've been around a couple different places, I am gaining confidence that Rex Ship is ultimately going to be, I can't go up this way either, because I would need Speed Booster to be able to break that top layer. Okay, so let's see. Do I have any other way to connect to that area? There's a boss called Golden Chorizo right here, but I'm not going to be able to get up and to the left after the fact. We are going to have to... All right, let's go this way. I hear somebody in the crowd right now saying, you're going to have to go through Sports Spawn. And unfortunately, I don't think that's going to help me, because Sports Spawn, literally right here that I just came out of, that's the top half of Sports Spawn, but it would just lead me back to this area. So we don't need Sports Spawn, but we are probably going to have to go to Rex Ship via a completely different area. I just don't know exactly where right now. However, what I do see is that Brinstar has a different entrance point to the area we're in. That would get us over to Rex Ship. So we just need to find the other exit out of Meridia to Brinstar, which is going to be to my left. So we're going to go down, elevator to the left, and then we should be good. So remember at the beginning of the run where I said half of what you are is a cartographer, being able to interpret a map. And this is where that really shines. Being able to very quickly pivot from one point, one place you're trying to get to, and all right, where's the alternate route? This, by the way, the people who created this, shout out to the creators of Map Random, because this is really kind of a technical marvel in and of itself, and how it allows you to generate randomizers for all different levels of comprehension as far as speed running is concerned. You can generate where you don't have to fight all the bosses. You can literally just fight Mother Brain. Just find and fight Mother Brain. There's so many different things. And also shout out to the Super Metroid speedrunning community, who have always been super gracious and providing me information and helping me understand more about this game. This is literally my second favorite game of all time. So learning how to speedrun this and do the randomizer was such a joy. And the community made that really, really awesome. So shout out to y'all for that.
I got to ask, what's your
number one?
Number one? Yeah.
So my number one game, depends on the day you ask me, but my technical favorite game of all time is Final Fantasy Tactics, which just got re-released.
Nice.
Yeah, all the hype for the Evilest Chronicles. That game is so amazing. If you've never played Final Fantasy Tactics, I would absolutely tell you to go and play that. But it's really a tied love, because as much as I love Final Fantasy Tactics, I also equally just as much love Metal Gear Solid. And so those two games are kind of tied as my 1A, 1B.
Metal Gear Solid 2 is my number one, man.
Yeah,
number one.
It's great.
I know people don't like Raiden. I love Metal Gear Solid 2.
You got to look, people have to look past that. Beyond the fact that you don't play as Snake for a good portion of the game, it's an amazing, game.
Yeah.
So
that's going to be interesting.
You may have noticed there's a bunch of X's right here. These are the last two bosses, and they are literally right next to each other. So we are going to fight Ridley. I think I'm going to save. You know what? I'm going to take the safety route here. I'm gonna fight Kraid first. I'm gonna save, and then we'll go and fight Ridley, because Ridley can be rude. Not can be, really is rude. 100% rude.
While you're getting there, you got a sec for a quick donation?
Of course, yes.
We got $25 from A Fish with Sick Chucks that says, this is a pretty cool run. Just as cool as a fish wearing some sick chucks. Good luck with the rest of the run. Super Metroid is legit one of the best speed runs to watch. I couldn't agree more. That fish knows games, knows chucks.
And I mean, what more do you need to know? No, what an amazing. Thank you for the dono. I love the commitment to the bit. That's awesome.
Nothing better than somebody with a good username that knows they have a good username.
Exactly. All right, so we took our safety save. We're going to go and fight Kraid. I'm going to tell you right now, this fight is going to be extremely short. Nah, watch that, and I'm not going to get the quick kill. Everybody say hello to Kraid.
Hi, Kraid.
Hi, Kraid.
Nope, I did not get the quick kill. All right, that's fine, because one single plasma beam is absolutely going to rectify that issue. And goodbye, Kraid.
Come on, Kraid. Get up, Kraid. Come on, Kraid.
All right, third boss is down, and you know what that means. It is time for Ridley. Now, when I said Ridley can be rude, I was not joking. It is entirely possible that we might die here. I don't think we are, though. But you know what would help me? Energy from the crowd. Can I get some applause? Can I get some good energy? Help me.
Let's get some energy, folks. You guys have been doing great. We're back to balanced with kill and save at $847 apiece. We've nearly raised $2,000 just with these two incentives, which is insane.
Yo. Again, every time we run this game, the crowd comes through, the community comes through. I appreciate that y'all love this. I'm glad that I was able to be the one to bring it to GDQX. Thank y'all for continuing to be awesome every single time. You know who's not awesome? Ridley.
This guy, yeah.
Absolutely not. Okay, you weren't supposed to do that. That's okay.
Genuinely nothing I appreciate more than a boss with some good music.
Also, Ridley is... Come on. Hello? There you go. Ridley's dead.
Yeah, get out of here.
All right. And so officially with that, all 4 of the bosses have been killed. That means we are now getting ready to go to Mother Brain. And so if you have any opinions about saving or killing animals, the time is drawing near. You want to go ahead and put those in right now.
Are we even right now?
We're still even. $847 both. We have $25 from Grant Walker that says, sacrifice the Yoshis to Kirby. Got another $25 from PD that says, it's always a delight to see so many excellent folks working towards an excellent cause. Good luck with finding all the items and have fun with Swole Kirby.
Thank you.
We got one more that just came in. This is $50 from Killjoy. I'm tired of Yoshi pooping me off the map in Smash Bros all the time. It's time for karma.
Yeah.
We got some feelings coming in. And that has brought Save the Metroid Animals back up to 907, beating Kill currently.
All right, so we are going to go back to Brinstar. And then we've got we got to go back to Norfair. And then we've got a conversation with a brain in a jar. Surprisingly, we did not get space or speed boost the entire time, which is fine. I'd rather it be that than like, oh, you didn't get any super missiles the entire time, which has happened. We have had to do randomizers with absolutely no missiles the whole way through. It was not a good time.
Miserable.
It was not a good time. It was not fun at all. We need to go this way. Can I connect this way? Yes, I can. All right, cool. Oh, you. All right, that's fine. All right, so I'm just gonna actually stand in this corner. Well, yeah, I take it back. I'm gonna stand in this corner and I'm just gonna shoot beams at you until you're dead. This fight can also suck but not this time. Not that time. So you may notice I did say we had killed all bosses, so why are there more bosses? There are 4 main bosses in the game called the Golden 4, and much like in the randomizer, those Golden 4 also prevent you from fighting Mother Brain in the base game as well. Fights like Crocomire and that fight right there are not necessary, but in this case, it was just a matter of progression. I wasn't going to be able to go where I needed to go without getting that out of the way, so... took care of a little extermination, no big deal. All right, so I am gonna safety save right here because I don't quite remember if there's a save.
You just wanted to pose one more time.
Just one more time. Just one more time. You didn't have to call it out like that. You have to put the business out in the street, but you are correct. All right. Let's go.
I mean, we did give a lot of support for Buff Kirby, so we had to give the people one more time.
You are correct. There were a lot of donations and a lot of love.
Buff Kirby got people feeling a type of way. They're feeling something.
All right, so we are getting ready to fight Mother Brain, which means when you see me crack the glass on Mother Brain, the donations are officially over for Save or Kill the Animals. I'll need to know right then and there what we're doing, and that's gonna happen in about like 15 seconds, so.
Yes, sir, Mr. President. Everybody get in those last minute. You have 15 seconds to change the course of this.
All right, just a quick little zeb skip there. So now none of the other barriers will generate in the room. And we're just gonna skip right on over to Mother Brain.
Save pulled ahead with over $1,000 donated to Save.
Nice. Oh, while I'm messing around, you got some more time. One more. And, all right, those donations need to be closed.
Those donations are closed, and the winner with $1,007 is Save the Animals.
Ooh. All right, nice. So we are saving the animals.
Let's get some hype for that, but we will lose some Yoshis.
You will lose some Yoshis, and that's okay.
I think that's more than okay, personally.
Ouch. Oh, I just realized I didn't have Okay, so that was a bit of a bungle on my part. So I was not supposed to take damage there, which I was not gonna have enough life to survive the fight. So we're just gonna do that again. No big deal. We are gonna commit to our choice, though, of saving the animals, killing the Yoshis.
While you're navigating there, got a sec for a quick donation?
I do, yes.
Yep. What got us over there was a $100 donation from EC that says, "What monsters just kill space animals? Save them."
So I have a theory, right? We always say save the animals, but where are the animals actually going once they leave the planet? To me, they're just stranded off another planet at that point. Are we really saving them? Are we really doing them justice? That is the question.
I think we should leave it up for them to find out.
All right, I'm gonna reset the room here because I forgot to turn off screw attack. That's why that wasn't working. And then let's do that again. All right, so freeze. Oops, hold on. Why am I not getting the flip there? I think when I lost the Mother Brain, my brain, pun not intended, but my brain kind of malfunctioned. And now we are getting this skip. Come on. There we go. Nice. All right, lovely. Let's put you back on. All right, so now let's go ahead and kill you. All right, I'm gonna be a little silent so I can just focus and make sure we get this done, because without any super missiles, I forgot this fight is a little longer than it normally would be. We got it. There we go. All right. Mother Brain is complete.
Let's make some noise for the president for that. That was fantastic, everybody.
Thank you very much. All right, and so we are going to have to save those animals. All right, so save the animal room. I want to say was in Criteria.
Wasn't it near the front?
Was it near the beginning? Let's see. I was
Norfair, right?
Let's see. Let's go back to Norfair. So we're looking for a room that has just a single. And there it is. Yeah, it is. It is.
It was like right near where you started.
Yeah. Okay, so I can't go back the way I came out of Mother Brain's room, so I am going to have to do a little bit of traveling. That's why they gave me 4 minutes. The randomizer will actually calculate if you want to save the animals, how long it should take for you to go around. We got to go all the way around here.
Oh, no.
But it's fine. All for the animals, right?
All for the animals and none for the Yoshi.
None for the Yoshis. Which I'm not gonna lie, I am pleasantly pleased by.
I know you are. I am too. I am too.
Well, I know you're pleased, but I gotta say, we got $5 donation from PT that says, love that we get to save the animals, but Yoshi didn't deserve this. We will be banning you from the BAF Discord.
Whoa.
Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger.
We won't shoot the messenger, just so you.
PT, I love you. Also, you may have noticed the speed booster actually went off just then. When you are going into the escape sequence on the randomizer, they actually give you every item, whether you actually acquired it or not. So if we needed the speed boost through anything, we would be able to. All right, here's the animals. There's the animals. Can I get some hype for saving the animals?
Let's go. Unfortunately, Yoshi's gone.
All right, so now we just need to get back to Criteria, which is literally above me. We'll have to go through a room that's called the Pants Room. Shout out to the Super Metroid community for having hilarious and amazing names for every room in the game. It's called Pants Room? Yeah, it's called the Pants Room because it's shaped like a pair of pants. All right, this is one of the, it's so weird. This is one of the only blocks that actually the Hyper Beam does not, for some reason, destroy. Never understood that, but I guess it's because of the way the game was programmed. You were never supposed to have to do that. So they didn't account for that, but it's fine.
They were shaped like our pair of pants.
Yeah, 100%. All right, so now that we are back in Criteria, I just need to locate the ship, which we are going to take this pathway up. And for everybody who's watching and for everybody who is here, just as a reminder, don't run off as the run ends, because I do have that bonus run. We're going to take a quick little break after this is done, let everything get set up, and then we will have some fun on Super Mario World.
Gonna have some fun at the expense of all those Yoshis.
At the expense of Yoshi. I don't know if saying it at the expense of Yoshi is like quite accurate. It's more like Yoshi's doing Yoshi's job, all right? And we salute Yoshi for being an ends to a means.
You know, I was looking forward to this run. I was very excited. And now I have mixed feelings.
I'm just saying, I can see the producer's eyes from here, and once it was total, I just saw the life just leave their eyes. Just.
Oh, man. And with that being stated, ladies, gentlemen, all people of the world, we have completed run. That is time.
Let's go. Give some love for the president.
I'll probably repeat some of the things that I say right now. I know I have another run, so I won't be like too much about this ending right now. But again, to everybody who is here, thank you. I said it earlier that I've done this run now 3 different times at 3 different speed run places, and I was most excited about this because this is my first TwitchCon. This is my first time being partner at TwitchCon. This is my first time in California, and so it's been an honor to share this game with y'all. So again, for everybody in the crowd, thank y'all for being here. For everybody who's in chat, thank y'all for being a part of this. And yeah, I will let Jay say some things real quick. I know we're gonna shoot the producers while we do a break, and then I'll be back shortly with Super Mario World.
I mean, we've said we're going to save the outros for after the next run, but yeah, major shout outs to the production and the tech crew for everything that they've helped us set up with and keep going. You guys have been awesome. Just making sure that you guys got some love for this too. So
Absolutely. All right, with that being stated, I'll pass to the host, and I will see y'all again shortly.